Hi everyone, it's Karen here with Totes, and I have my oldest nephew Garrett here with me. We're going to do something a little fun today, and I'm going to call it the water bottle test. And we have our thermals, our personal thermals here, and we are going to see how many bottles of water we can fit in a thermal. So up first is our thermal tote. This is our traditional thermal tote. We've offered it ever since I have been a consultant. And we are going to see how many bottles of water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
So, this is the traditional thermal tote. There are 6 full-size bottles of Aquafina in there. And it will zip closed. It will completely zip closed. But now that is just bottles of water, no ice pack, nothing else. Now what I want to show you is that this is our crossbody thermal tote. It is exactly like our traditional thermal tote. The only difference is that crossbody strap back there. So it will also hold 6 bottles of water. Next up is going to be our lunch break thermal. Can you hold it up and show it to him? That's our lunch break thermal. This is in a pattern from last summer from our Global Inspired line. And we're going to see how many will fit in this thermal. We're going to lay these down in here.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're going to trade jobs here. Can you grab another bottle of water?
7.
Let's see how that works out. So this thermal, one of the things about this thermal is that it has a very wide opening. So you can see those bottles of water are laying down there. And that will comfortably zip closed. You do have a little bit longer handle strap on this one, so it is a little easier to carry when it's full like this. So this has 7 bottles of water in it. Next up is going to be our Lunch Buddy thermal. Garrett's going to hold it up. It's in one of our new dinosaur patterns. Very cute, shades of green, different patterns here. Now, let me open this up all the way so you can see it is wide open, and lay those in there.
1, 2, 3.
You think we can do 2 layers?
Maybe. It might not close.
Let's see.
5. 5
Let's
is
do
in there right
one
now.
more.
6 is in there right now, and it may not close.
6 may not fit in this one. Oh, it does though.
6 fits.
This has 6 bottles of water in it. This is actually the thermal that Garrett uses when he takes his lunch. He has an older style of this thermal. It's called the Lunch Buddy. He's had his for 2 years?
3.
3 years. He's still using the same one. It works great. They use ice packs in it. All of our personal thermals, you need to use ice packs and not loose ice because they do not have the leak lock lining and they will leak. So this one also has 6 bottles of water in it. So next up, I believe this is called our on-the-go thermal. Garrett's going to open it up for you. It is an open thermal. This one has a little Jeep on it. Kind of looks like Jurassic Park to me. If you'll step back, Garrett, hold it open. I don't know that a bottle of water will stand it. It's a little too tall to stand, so we're not going to go with standing. And let's open up this thermal and get the bottles of water out of here. That's 2, 3,
4, 5, 6. And it closes all the way.
So you can see
6
here,
bottles.
that is 6 bottles. The design goes all the way around the thermal. It zips completely closed, and it also only has a short handle like that. So that is our, I believe it's called Go-To or On-the-Go thermal. This is new this summer, so this is just coming out June 1st. Next up, we have a little bit larger personal thermal. We've had this one for a while. It's called the Around the Clock thermal. You can see there, you can see in it. It has a front pocket as well and can be personalized. Most of these thermals can be personalized. This one I believe is a little bit taller, so we can actually stand the bottles of water up instead of laying them down. You could lay them down as well. Once we get these in here, I'll trade with Garrett real quick. So let's see. That's 6, but I think we could go 8 maybe.
there is 8 in here right now. Let's see if this will close. 8 bottles of water fit in this bag.
Now this chevron squares pattern is no longer available, but we have this in a lot of great patterns that are available right now. This also does have a detachable, longer strap so you can carry it on your shoulder. It's adjustable so you could make this crossbody. This is the around-the-clock thermal. Next up is our picnic thermal. This is our smallest family size thermal. This pattern will be available starting June 1st. However, that personalization style will not be available. It is a large open thermal. If Garrett will back up here, let's take the water out of this one and we will lay them down. Is that heavy yet, Garrett?
No.
Okay, so that's 8. Now I want to show you what 8 bottles of water looks like. It's about half full, so there's still a lot of room here. So let's add some more, Garrett. Just throw them in. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to stop there. And I'm going to show this to you again. That's 14 bottles of Aquafina, full-size bottles of Aquafina.
There may be able to be room for 16 depending on how you put it in. You can see there's still a slight bit of room.
He's correct. There still is a little bit more room there. Now this is probably heavier than what I want to carry. It has a long strap so you can carry it on your shoulder or crossbody, but it is pretty heavy. Next up, I'm going to scoot this over and we're going to grab our new multi-bottle thermal. This was from the baby line and it is coming back effective June 1st. You can see when you open it up, it is a large open spot and we're going to stick some bottles in there. One more.
And it looks like this can fit about 5 bottles of water.
So that is 5 bottles of Aquafina. Now, this is great for baby bottles, but I actually have taken this to the ballpark when I went to watch Garrett play baseball. So that is 5 bottles of water. In addition, though, this top pocket here that unzips is great for your sunscreen, hand wipes, snacks, whatever else you might want to carry. So the last step, we have a stroller bag. And this is actually the cargo clip-on thermal. It is in the swirly pattern. And I'm going to take this and Garrett's going to hand me water bottles.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That might be it for this guy. I'm going to hold this up and show you. This is 7 bottles of water, full-size bottles of Aquafina. And then the bottles are almost a little too tall for this particular one, but if you hold the zipper together, you can zip it completely. That is zipped completely closed. And this is our cargo clip-on thermal. It is our stroller thermal. You can use this without using the thermal properties, which is really fantastic. You can see here it has these clips on the side to help. So that is all of our personal size thermals, our 2 baby thermals, and our smallest family size thermal with the water bottle test. I hope you guys find this helpful and useful, and if you have any questions, let me know.